You're about to experience a Muddy Boot production. Today on Warden.
They're done. That's an aluminum boat. They're done.
Yes, over this. Oh, you get that camera out of my face, cowboy.
Hey, you just calm down a little bit, okay? Go, Matt.
The first shot is fired and Ward Hagedorn is on the run for his rig.
I'm serious. I think I get the lamest stop of the day, Ward.
You know what you did wrong? You're before shooting hours. You want to go to jail, Jay?
Known as the Treasure State, Montana is the fourth largest in landmass, covering 145,552 square miles. Broken into 7 regions and only 70 field game wardens, each of them have the daunting task of protecting the resources we all cherish. Today we're going to go back and take a look at some of the best of Season 1 of Wardens. When the snow begins to melt in the high country, bull elk shed their mighty antlers. And come May 15th, people converge on the Sun River Game Range in hopes of finding a prized possession. Warden Dave Holland works the Augusta Warden District and has seen it all at the game range. The countdown to noon has begun, and these eager shed antler hunters are ready to go.
Basically, there it is. That was what everybody's waiting for. The game range is open. We had a kid get bucked off right out the bat going through the gate, but he looked like he didn't get hurt.
Next up, the annual boat float, which takes place in mid-July on the Yellowstone River in Region 5. In the shadows of the crazy mountains, the Yellowstone River becomes a rainbow of color during the annual boat float weekend. Launching jet boats, wardens are prepared for a crazy weekend.
I guess the thing I like about jet boats is I like being able to go shallow. It's the only watercraft, outside of a raft that you can get up and down this river. It's kind of a challenge to work out of. Tough if you're by yourself. That's why we usually partner up, because the hard parts in the jet boat is not so much running the river, which can be difficult too, but stopping along shore. That's typical when we suck up gravel. Wow.
Hey, the day's been filled with excitement, but this boat just may take the cake.
They're done. That's an aluminum boat. They're done. There they go. They're not going to get that boat off either. No way. Get your net, Derek. This is mostly going to be a net job.
Alkaluk and Anderson move in to help these boats, while Lukey and Fagon go after all the contents of the cooler.
Mother load here.
Luckily, no one was injured. The boaters were transported to shore, and the wardens did make a recovery on the boat.
I was actually pretty impressed for a little while there when they went down those first rapids. But those boats get so full of water and unstable. A boat like that has zero business being on the river like that, but that doesn't seem to stop people, so who knows?
Let's not forget about Mike Krings at the Tongue River Reservoir in Region 7 near Decker, Montana.
So you had the option of contesting the violation in court if you want to, okay?
I'm here.
All right. If you want to pay it, you can go ahead.
85 bucks?
Yep.
Before then? So if I go
Yep.
and pay 85, I don't have to...
Correct.
All right.
You can call the court if you want, if you need to schedule payments, but if you just want to give it to them, you can give it to them. So, Brandon?
Yeah. Thank you.
Yep.
You have a good night, sir.
Brandon,
You too? Sir? You?
he doesn't have a free hand.
Oh, come on now.
So Brandon, okay, that's fine. I want to be real clear before we go, okay? That you're quiet the rest of the night.
No,
all right?
I will.
Okay. All right. Okay, I appreciate it. All right?
Thank you.
Thanks, Brandon. You know, the guy probably wasn't gonna get too bad, but he's just drunk and getting a little bit loud. You know, I've had those types of deals where you cite him, it's a done deal. You think you're good to go, and or we might be hanging out at 2 in the morning and hear him hollering and carrying on or something, and we gotta go talk to him again. We'll see how it goes, but it went pretty smooth. I was gonna let him keep his hands on his head. I thought it was kind of funny.
It's been an exciting field in the year with the Wardens of Montana, and one never knows exactly what may happen. On opening day of the big game season, Captain Jeff Dara had this encounter with an angry hunter.
Hey guys.
How's it going?
Good. How you doing today?
Well, we don't know yet.
Why are you pissed? You didn't get your elk or what?
Oh, I'm pissed over this. You get that camera out of my face, cowboy.
Hey, you just calm down a little bit, okay? Just calm down. At this point, it's discretion on my part. We haven't even introduced ourselves together, and you're already... Ed, I'm Jeff Dara.
You're the new guy.
I'm not the new guy. I'm the old guy.
You're the old guy?
I'm the captain out of Missoula. Okay. Let's not be pissed. Let's just talk. Okay.
Captain Dara immediately de-escalates the situation by the way he introduces himself and body language.
Hey, thanks, guys.
All right,
really,
I
thanks a lot.
appreciate it.
You bet. You bet.
Okay.
Okay.
You come on down and
betcha.
visit us sometime.
All right.
Okay.
Thanks, guys. Appreciate it. See ya. Before these hunters came down, I wasn't sure if they were trying to do this on purpose. It was an accident. Several of them were here. It's fairly obvious that they were confused on what the regulations were and where they were. And they said they placed a phone call in and they thought they had it figured out and explained to them, but it wasn't right. And whether they just didn't understand or they weren't told right, I don't know. But let them keep their elk. I rode them. It was about the smallest ticket I could ride them, and I think everybody learned a lesson, and they get to keep their elk, and they're happy, and they won't make the mistake again. And
Warden Brian Goley has listened to one of the craziest hunting stories ever and has followed the hunters to the location to dispatch the wounded deer.
So I'm sure they shot it up here. It comes down and swims across this bay, and it's got to be underneath one of those campers down there is what I'm assuming. Well, let's go have a look-see and see what we got, huh? Then it was alive last time he came through? So the point is now he's under a house?
Yeah, the trailer.
Mobile home.
Mobile home.
All right.
And
But what he did is we got him up there, and then we just let him be, and he wiggled his way against the hillside, and then he went down this way, and then he went back this way, and now he's worked his way all the way around to where the motorhome is, or not motorhome,
Still alive.
the trailer is, and crawled underneath the trailer.
so at one point during the night, after we hauled him up and he was wiggling his way, we thought he had expired. We went up there, he even let us shake it.
Yeah. Okay.
So anyway, then we thought he was expired, so because he was just laying there. We even went up, we got the rope off him.
Right.
We got it off him, and then he was like, and then we like that.
Let's see if he'll move just a little bit.
basically,
Just past that rock.
We went and sat in the truck until midnight, just waiting for him to expire. Every time we got up, he'd move 15 feet this way or 15 feet that way.
That's what happens when they get adrenaline.
They drag the deer out, Goley checks the tag quick and moves on.
Very
You
much.
too. You guys be careful going back, okay?
We will. Thank you. Yep.
Region 2 wardens have set up a game check station along Interstate 90 west of Missoula. Now remember, it's not always about the game violations, and in this case, it's just about being a good Samaritan.
When we set up a check station, first of all, we want to make sure that it's a safe check station. You know, we don't want anybody to get hurt, or we don't want to be responsible for causing an accident.
There's a U-Haul truck going by. This isn't related to hunting, but their back door looks like it's come up about halfway, and they're in danger of having some stuff fall out. Somebody might want to stop and tell them.
At 10-4, I'll try to give him shut down. At 10-4, they're pulling over here. I guess this will be just a good Samaritan stop. Oh, it's that's the picture on the door. Oh, dear.
Warden Sergeant Dan Curtin explains why he has pulled this U-Haul over. Even though it's just a picture, it's difficult for our spotter to determine whether the door was open or not.
Well, that was an interesting one. Yeah, we thought the U-Haul trailer door was half up, but it turns out it was just the way that the design on the back door. So it was nothing going on. 230, 220. Yeah, that was the back door was kind of a picture of a U-Haul with the door half open, half closed, and the stuff down below was actually just a photo.
Get out of here.
I'm serious. I think I get the lamest stop of the day award.
It sure looked to me like they were going to dump their load.
Yeah, the lady said she walked out of the motel the other night and thought someone had broke into it.
Yeah, 10-4, sorry about that.
No, I didn't notice either till we got right up to it.
The following summer in the Bitterroot Valley, just south of Missoula, Warden Doug Johnson isn't having such a good day after trapping a bear.
Oh, okay, I got you. Oh. Yeah, he did a number. He did a.
Tore it up pretty good.
He tore this up pretty good, is right.
And then I put this pallet on there, and then 3 tires, just try to keep them cold in.
Right.
And we listened to him rip those off last night. Those are his tracks going up the hill.
Nice try, kid. Yeah.
I tried to get a big dump truck tied on there, but couldn't lift it up.
Didn't quite work, did it?
No.
That won't stop him either.
No. Yeah, he did a number. He wrecked your cooler. He wrecked your chest freezer.
Yep.
There's no doubt about that.
The trap is loaded, and Warden Johnson is off to release the bear some 60 miles away.
Remember that if we get stuck.
Arriving on location, there seems to be a small obstacle, but shouldn't be a problem.
We're stuck.
Stuck he is. Johnson tries to winch his truck both forward and in reverse with no luck. The only option is to release the bear and lighten the load.
Yeah, you're clear.
The bear immediately makes his way up the hill and out of sight. The trap is removed, and yet another attempt to winch the truck out fails. Warden Johnson then flags down a passing vehicle and asks if they'll give field producer Steve Puppy a ride to town to get a tow truck.
How's it going?
About 2 hours pass and the tow truck comes to Warden Johnson's rescue. The trap is reloaded and the rest is history.
I think if I get over on the right side, you know, I could get her. You're still here. Let's try it. You want me to follow you down and pay at the shop, or? Okay, it's up to you. If you're going that way. Yeah. Okay. We'll just follow. Okay. Thanks. All right. See you in a little bit. Okay.
Region 7 wardens Matt Hagedorn and Mike Krings have set up an antelope decoy on private land in eastern Montana. They've taken to a distant cedar bush, using it as a makeshift blind. No more than 20 minutes has passed, and the second vehicle makes its way towards their location.
Own it. Want it. There you go. There you go. There you go. What are you gonna do?
Getting out of the truck. He's out. He's just gonna shoot right off the truck. Go, Matt.
A first shot is fired and Warden Hagedorn is on the run for his rig. Then a second shot is fired. While Hagedorn is in pursuit, Warden Krings makes a positive ID on the vehicle in case the suspect decides to run.
Got a shooter down here. I heard one shot. The guys watching told me to go. We're going after him right now.
Warden Hagedorn makes it to the county road. Luckily, the suspect is still there and hasn't fled the scene.
Morning, guys.
Morning.
How's it going?
Pretty good.
Good. Good. My name's Matt. Game warden. Got any guns in your immediate reach right now?
No.
Okay. All right, like I said, game warden, so I take a shot at that antelope up there.
You have your permission to hunt.
Okay. Who do you have permission from?
The Fish, Wildlife, and Parks.
Which BMA were you on? Who do you have permission for?
For throws to death.
Okay. All right, sir, if you just want to step out for me, please.
Krings arrives on scene as backup.
All right, and mind just standing by the back of your vehicle, please? Thank you. Saw that you shot from the road. Are you aware that you're supposed to be off the road?
On a main, not on an off-road vehicle, on a dirt road.
Right, this is a main county road, any roadway, any public roadway.
Okay.
So you were aware of that. And this is a main public road. You need to be off that for obvious safety reasons. All right, sir. What I'm gonna do now, Miranda warning.
Okay.
Can advise you of your rights here before we visit. You have the right to remain silent.
Warden Hagedorn reads the suspect his rights before questioning him and getting his side of the story on the trespassing issue. And on the other hand, it's obvious he shot from a public road.
Shooting from a vehicle is illegal for obvious reasons, safety. If you're sighted in on a scope or leaning over a rifle, you're sighted in on that animal and you're focused on your rifle. You're not focused on people that could be driving down the road, anything like that. So it's a big safety issue. And did you get maps and whatnot for that area?
I have a map, yeah.
After determining the suspect did not have permission, Warden Hagedorn releases him to his vehicle and citations are issued.
What we had here was just a classic case of what a lot of these landowners go through. They're close to a block management area. It's a great program. And the landowner that we're on right now is actually in the block management program. Just this section is not.
All of us at the Outdoor Channel and Muddy Boot Productions have enjoyed bringing you Wardens. Make sure to watch for Season 2 coming in 2012.
Find us on Facebook.
Anyway. This is so funny.
Like I was going up like a hill like that, you know, and I got to the top and it just went, you know, it just fell right over. What? You think I'm sexy?